This is the second energy forum, which is in partnership with the Northern Ireland Chamber of Commerce and our partner SONI. And the purpose of the energy forum is really to bridge a gap between large energy users and the energy industry. So this is an opportunity for large energy users to really understand what's happening in the electricity market.
The North South Interconnector is the single most important infrastructure project on the island of Ireland at the moment. It's required to support the security of supply of electricity in Northern Ireland. We need it built by 2020 as some generators are retiring in Northern Ireland. We also need it to ensure that the electricity market works efficiently. So we have an all-island wholesale electricity market operating across the island since 2007, and it was brought into being on the basis that we would have an interconnector. So the fact that we don't have an interconnector means that bills are slightly higher than they would otherwise be. The North South Interconnector makes the market work efficiently, and that's to the benefit of everybody. It means that we all have access to the most efficient generation on the island at the least cost. It means that we're able to harvest the benefits of all the wind turbines that have come to the market over the last number of years. So we're well on our way to achieving the 40% target that the two governments have set on the island.
It's really a requirement for the market, the all-island electricity market, to operate successfully. The market's been operating since 2007. And the original intention was that the interconnector would be operating from 2012, but that market operates as if the interconnector is there, despite the fact that it's not. So it means that the market doesn't operate as efficiently and as economically as it should. There's also the problem from the capacity angle as well, and that the electricity market has a capacity market to encourage the building of new plant. That's been very successful, but all the new plant has been built on the southern side of the constraint, so that there is excess capacity in the south and a shortage of capacity in Northern Ireland.
As you know, the interconnector has been a topic for quite a long time, and to be honest, I'm getting frustrated with the lack of progress here. We need a reliable power supply. Interconnection will allow it to be reliable, cheap, and help us move forward. So the frustration and the delays is building. All I wish is that we could move on with this. I appreciate people have concerns, but we do need to move on.
And just what implications does it have for your own company?
Well, for my own company, what we're in is the energy services market. So we want to see the market develop, we want to see it on a par with what we see in Europe, and we want to be able to move forward with a reliable, dependable power supply, and that requires interconnection.
I think Northern Ireland's electricity infrastructure and electricity market is on the verge of something very, very exciting. But to get to that place, we need the key infrastructure in place, and at the centre of that is the North South Interconnector. It'll open up the all-island market, it'll allow us to draw efficiencies from the single electricity market, and it'll be a very important aspect of the integrated single market that we're hoping will be in place in 2017.
The supply of electricity to us as a whole in the business is critical to align with our contracts and the supply of that to make sure we can meet programmes and clients' needs.
So it's very beneficial, do you think, to have another debate about it here today?
Well, I think it is critical that we have debates about it and see where it's going to go and make sure we have the political, I suppose, willingness to push it through and make sure something happens. And if they don't want to go ahead with that, they need some other answers to how we're going to have a steady power supply in Northern Ireland.
Okay, we're delighted to host the Northern Ireland Chamber of Commerce here today. It's a pleasure to have them and the other guests to Bloc Blinds in Magherafelt. It's a new facility for us, so it's a pleasure to invite them here, and hopefully they'll be impressed by our new premises. The Bloc Blinds were formed in 2008 with a simple product for a Skylight window. Then we evolved the business into new product ranges and developed the workforce. So now we have 100 employees working from our base here in Magherafelt. Our clients are quite varied. We have both trade and end user customers. We distribute it through the John Lewis network, for instance, in the UK, and we export to several traders within the EU, so in Germany, France, and Belgium and Holland. So it's quite a wide variety of customers we have, so each of them have their own individual needs.